We're back for more You Choose. Not Eddie Choose or Lee Choose, but You Choose.
You! Darn it. Don't
Doggone
make
it.
us do all the work.
Yes. Don't make us do the heavy lifting. This is the You Choose podcast. And if you're new, thank you very much for listening, watching. What we do is we go through these old 80s Choose Your Own Adventure books and Choose Your Own Adventure adjacent books. And when we get to Decision Point, you can chime in on the chat and let us know if you want us to take choice A or choice B. And we are obligated to go where you want us to go.
Compelled.
Compelled. There we go.
You would, if you remember from the last episode, when we did the Trumpet of Terror, that original Trumpet of Terror cover art probably had a better looking trumpet.
It did. This
Not
is
to
the
wham on this trumpet too bad, but
this is the tuba of terror, not the trumpet of
yeah,
terror,
look at
according
that
to the
thing.
artist.
Looks like it is closer to a tuba. I almost said the French horn of disaster, but it very much it looks like a cornucopia, like it's missing a pile of grapes and some bread
Well,
and
if
cheeses coming out of
that's
it.
probably where they keep their food. If you flip it over, it probably all comes dumping out.
It's literally it's a trumpet of sandwiches. You blow on the end of it, just and then like cheeses and meats come out. You're like, everybody eat.
Well, they had to be efficient back then. It's a instrument slash lunchbox.
Charcuterie trumpet.
There you go.
But like the whole point is like the Trumpet of Terror on the original art, that thing looked like it was made out of a demon. It was like a dragon
It was like a
head on the end of
dragon
it. You're like,
mouth.
I'm not blowing that thing.
I know I've said this a lot of times, but Edward Packard said that the artist and the took liberties with the story and didn't necessarily read it. But you would think the title is Trumpet. I think trumpet in my head, and I draw a tuba.
I do. Exactly. Well, and according to this cover art, that trumpet is full of bird seed because that hawk is coming in
Hawk, yes,
hot. He's like,
coming in
give
hot.
me what's inside that thing. Or dead mice.
Falconeering food.
I want mice.
Oh man. Well, let's get
But
started
yeah,
here.
we're gonna dive right in here, and unlike the first read through, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to make the default choice to make sure we go on a different path. But that is where you will take over, fellow viewer. Carnivorous plant, ready to blow that trumpet.
Well,
One more
we
time.
hope so. One more time.
I
All
hope
right.
so indeed.
I will get started, Eddie, and then take over when we get to the next decision. Oop, there, page 1. All your life, you've waited eagerly for your first ocean voyage, and on this summer morning in the year 938, you're finally setting sail for Iceland from the bustling Danish port of Sandborg. As you help the crew load the last of the supplies on the longship, your friend Niles comments, "We're lucky the captain is giving us this chance to row with men. We're with the men." You nod your head in agreement. "Ever since I inherited Odin's Trumpet of Terror from my father, I have had good luck." You glance proudly at the curved golden horn hanging from your belt. "A long time ago, Odin, father of the gods, presented it to your great-grandfather as a symbol of your family's wisdom and courage." Niles watches you enviously. "The trumpet must be great in battle. Just imagine, you blow that horn and your enemies are so frightened by the sound that they surrender immediately. Why don't you blow it right now and see what happens?"
Yeah,
Niles,
it doesn't
you
make their
exclaim.
heads explode.
Yeah, their
That's
heads
what
pop.
it'll do.
Yes, exactly. I know we mentioned this
before.
before.
Brown note.
Yes. That's hilarious. I know Niles. We mentioned this last time. Niles' middle name is probably Todd. Niles Todd.
It is Todd. He's an ancient Todd ancestor. But yeah, the Trumpet of Terror. Once you blow on it, you're just like, and it like makes everybody poop themselves. They're like, oh, I don't want to fight no more.
What happened?
I gotta go to the potty.
Where's the outhouse?
Exactly. Odin's up there laughing. They blew the trumpet. I can't believe they actually blew it.
Just laughing. Oh man.
Exactly.
Let's see. Okay, Niles, you exclaim, "I can't blow the Trumpet of Terror only once. I have to save it for a serious emergency. Now, let's go. We're the only ones who aren't on board. As you make your way along the crowded dock, you see a tall man wearing a blue cloak spangled with thousands of silver stars. To your surprise, you notice he is staring at you intently with a single piercing eye. With a
Ew.
shiver, you recall that Odin has only one eye.
Oh,
You grab Niles by the shoulder. Do you see
you
that
grab
man watching
you
me?
grab Niles by the Nile.
By Niles, yeah.
I don't know
I
when that's
think this
at.
may be Odin. Niles glares at you with exasperation. Ever since you got that horn, you've thought you were special. But there's no reason Odin would care so much
Oh,
about you. Ah, gosh.
kind of
Oh,
friend. He is a Todd.
he is a Todd. But that's kind of funny that he thinks he has a cool horn just a page earlier. Now he's like, ah, now you're just so arrogant. It's like, get it
It's
straight.
like you don't have a trumpet given to you by a god or something, bro.
Yeah. We are important. I mean, we already know we're important, but but
Hello.
there's yeah. But there's no reason Odin would care so much about you. Besides, that man looks too weary to be a god. Just as you decide Niles must be right, the one-eyed stranger beckons you. You freeze in your tracks. Hurry up, cries Niles. The captain won't wait much longer for us. All right, here we go. If you tell Niles to go on without me, I want to find out if that man is really Odin. Go to the next page. If you answer, all right, I'm coming, turn to page 10. So,
So what did we do
last
last time?
time, I believe we went to page 10 last time.
Yeah, I don't
So,
think we went and talked to the one-eyed stranger.
no. So we need to go to the next page.
Page 5.
Yes.
Is this me, Lee?
This is you. Yep.
You walk over to the stranger and ask if you can pour some cereal into his empty eye socket. No, you don't ask that. That's gross.
Oh.
He drank milk out of his eye. Gazing into his single eye, you whisper, "Are you Odin?" "Yes," he replies. "And I need your help." He's like, "I am Odin, but I'm Frank Odin, Odin's twin brother." We just happen to have two missing eyes. Yes, he replies, and I need to cut my fingernails. Look at that picture. My God.
Ugh.
There is serious trouble in Asgard, home of the gods. We've tried everything we can think of to solve the problem. Please come. You're my last hope.
Ooh.
Me? You can hardly believe your ears. Your family has always been as clever as it is courageous, Odin tells you. What's more, you are the bravest and brightest of all. No
Yeah.
other human being can help the gods. Will you come with me? You nod solemnly as you slowly turn to Niles and just nod.
Yeah. And
Turns
point
out,
at yourself. I'm pretty important.
oh, me?
Oh, me, little old me.
Am I the bravest and brightest and no other human can help you? Nile? Oh, dude.
Did you did you hear that, Niles? Did you hear what he said?
Did you a little louder, Odin, for my
Yeah.
friend back there?
Yeah.
Go to the next page. Odin leads you away from the harbor and explains. As you know, I am the father of the Azure gods.
Azure?
I don't
I
wanna
think so.
yeah.
Asir?
Our neighbors, the Vanir gods, are generally friendly, but one of them, an evil witch named Gulvig, has made herself at home in Asgard. She was our guest at first, but now she won't leave. Don't you just hate that?
Odin
When
has
you
squatters.
have someone stay over. Have you ever had that happen at all, Lee? Someone comes and visits and they stay just a little longer than what you thought. You're like, hey,
It's time to go.
TikTok,
Yeah.
TikTok.
Gotta go.
I had that happen one time years ago, like literally almost 30 years ago. This guy, he stayed for days, bro. I thought he was
Oh,
coming over for
man.
like yeah, it was.
Wow.
I was like, are you going home, dude? And he's like, oh, yeah, I should get out
So
of
it
here.
wasn't like, I'll just stay for lunch,
My understanding was he would come in, crashing the night, and then heading out the next day, and he was there for like 2 more days.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
she's making the Azure gods miserable. We have to wait on her, dance for her, even give her our gold. We've all
What?
become sad and tired, worried and sick. You can't force her to leave, you ask? He shakes his head. She has a power over us. And besides, we don't dare offend the veneer. If we resort to violence? There's no telling how they will react. I don't want to risk our peaceful relations. I understand,
Hmm.
you reply. You reach the edge of town and find an 8-legged horse tied to a tree. I'm afraid you'll have to climb up on. Guys, please forgive me. Sleep, Sleipnir? Sleipnir?
Sleipnir.
Yourself, says Odin. I'm too weak to lift you. Oh, I hate getting old. You mount the horse and help Odin up. I thought you were immortal, you tell him. Odin sighs ruefully. None of the gods aren't they are, truly immortal. Turn to page 8. You see, Odin continues, the goddess Idun feeds us magical golden apples that prevent us from aging. Gulvig has made Idun so unhappy that she's fled Asgard and taken the apples with her. Now we're all growing old with alarming speed.
Hmm.
Odin snaps the reins, and Sleipnir breaks into a gallop. You try to keep track of the path you take, but the countryside whizzes by in a blur. Finally, Sleipnir comes to a halt at the base of a vast, radiant
Uh,
rainbow.
nice.
This is the bridge between Midgard, your world, and Asgard, says Odin. With a lurch, Slipnir dashes up the rainbow. He stops in a broad green plain gleaming with golden palaces. How beautiful, you exclaim. I can't wait to explore Asgard. You slide off Slipnir. There's no time to waste, Odin reminds you sternly. Each day we grow older. Well, no duh, brother man.
Yeah, come on.
Should I look for Idun and the apples first, or should I try to lure Gulvig away, you ask? Odin shrugs wearily. My mind is muddled. Do whatever you think is best. If you decide to search for Idun before doing anything else, go on to the next page. If you think it's best to get rid of Gulvig first, turn to page 19.
Hmm.
This is like a really fancy version of, and if you're a dad or a mom out there, you might remember this story. If you give a mouse a cookie,
Yep.
if you give a Gulvig a hangout,
Hang
she's
out.
gonna want to eat all your golden apples.
That's right. This is a weird. This is kind of quirky, isn't it?
This is a quirky one.
Yeah. A little different.
I'm itching to blow on a horn here.
I know. All right.
Look at my
Carnivorous
lips, got my
plant.
chapstick out.
Yeah. Carnivorous plant says get rid of Golveg first. So we got one
And then we
vote.
have search for Iden there too, so we're kind of
Oh,
split here.
split so far. Let's give it a few more seconds. Otherwise, we can break out the you choose coin. Pull it up here just in case. Here we go. There it is. If we don't get another vote, we will flip the coin. Let me grab it here.
Coin's like, I dare you. You can't flip me.
Can't
I'll
do
flip
that.
you.
I'll flip you over, Odin.
Looks like we're going for a flip. So I guess
Okay.
heads.
Whoops.
We search for Iden and tails. Govig.
Tails.
Oh,
Golvig.
Gulvig.
So that's
Vig.
19.
It is
Page
19.
19. All right, I'll take that one. I'll try to think of a way to lure Golvig out of Asgard, you tell Odin. Do you have any suggestions? Odin sighs with exasperation. If I had suggestions, I wouldn't have asked you for help in the first place.
Dang, Odin.
Jeez, he's a little grumpy old man.
Oh, Nodin, you didn't.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh.
Here. There
Yeah. I got more where that came from, kid.
we go. He rubs his brows. Those cursed gnomes, it's all their fault. Who are the Norns, you ask? They are three sisters who spin the threads of fate for gods and human beings alike, he answers. If only they'd spun more carefully, we probably wouldn't have this problem. Do you think the norms? Well, actually, if Odin just wouldn't have let this god come to his house, it wouldn't have had the issue in the first place.
Really, this is your fault, bro. Can't
Odin
dodge this
trying
one.
to point fingers at other people when he
That's
should be pointing them at
Odin can't
himself.
take the blame. It's how it goes. I get it.
Yeah,
These gods are
yeah,
petty.
that's right. That's right. Do you think the Norns could spin Golveig's destiny again, you ask? I don't know, says Odin. It's been 2 or 3 years since I had to deal with those sisters. They've never taken kindly to my suggestions. Why don't I show? He's kind of an inept god, isn't he?
It's
Nobody
like, bro,
likes him.
what is it you say you do here, Odin?
Exactly. Are you a god or
Bruh.
not? Come on. Jeez.
God with a
I
little
don't.
G is right. Little
No
G,
kidding.
little O, little D.
They've never taken kindly to my suggestions. Why don't I show you Golveig? Maybe after you've seen her, you'll think of something. If you tell Odin I'd like to see Golveig for myself, turn to page 14. If you say I'd like to try to persuade the Norns to help us get rid of Golveig, turn to page 24. So, do we go see Golveig or do we try to get rid of Golveig? Let us know in the chat. We're just going to, we're talking to Odin. We just kind of push him aside and say, just let me handle this.
Like my senile friend here is confused.
Just let me handle this.
Like,
I'm in charge here now.
Get ready for this one, Lee. Oh, Norn, you didn't on this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes.
Oh, Carnivorous says get rid of Golveig. So we got one vote for page 24. But yeah, I have a feeling we're just taking charge here. A god comes to us.
Oh.
Why not a 9-year-old?
It's
2
unanimous,
votes.
24.
Okay, that's you.
All right, says Odin. You'll find the Norns by the root of. Oh yeah, this one.
Oh gosh.
Yggdrasil. I'll show you how to get there. This is right? Yeah.
Yes.
24. I'll show you how to get there. Odin leads you to 2 rainbow bridges at the edge of Asgard. There you see a god dressed entirely in white, from his boots to his winged helmet. He waves to you and Odin. This is my son, Heimdall, guardian of our rainbow bridges, Odin tells you. To Heimdall, he explains, my young friend from Midgard is going to ask the Norns to change the fate of Gulvig. I know we don't allow human beings to travel the bridge there, but you'll have to make an exception today. Heimdall strokes his snowy beard. This is our most fragile bridge. It is merely light and vapor. I doubt anyone but a god or goddess could safely tread on it. Is there any other way to the Norns, you ask? Well, yes, says Heimdall. You could try rafting down the Cloud River, but I must warn you, it is more turbulent than any you've ever seen. What's more, it's full of shards of ice that will slice you to ribbons if you fall in the water. Odin nervously twists his gnarled hands. Both routes have their share of danger. Thank Yggdrasil, you have the Trumpet of Terror to help you, that you can blow only one time.
Yes.
If you try your luck on the Cloud River, turn to page 16. If you tell Odin you'll cross this crumbly rainbow bridge, turn to page 37.
All right. Let us know in the chat. What do we do?
Crumbly, poor infrastructure. What are you doing there in Asgard?
Gosh.
Rainbow Bridge.
Odin
or
can't do
Cloud
anything.
River, full of razor ice that will shred us into
ribbons.
Shreddy Krueger.
Oh.
Or Shreddy Vetter. Shreddy Van Halen. Shreddy Mercury.
Oh,
Shreddy
man.
Monster.
Oh.
I'm unstoppable.
You're unstoppable.
Oh yeah.
All right. It's unanimous, Eddie. 37.
Cross that bridge.
Cross that
There you
damn
go,
bridge.
sir, page 37.
I done seen it.
I done seen it. I done seen a rainbow bridge crumble.
If I make it to the end of the Rainbow Bridge, how will I know where to find Norns? You ask Odin and Heimdall. At the end of the bridge, you'll see a well that glows like the moon. You should find 3 women nearby with shawls draped over their faces. They are the Norns, says Odin. You'll recognize them right away. You have a feeling it won't be that easy. And keep an eye out for the eagle, warns Heimdall. What eagle? You try not to sound alarmed. Odin groans. I forgot about that ornery beast. It sits on top of Yggdrasil, watching over the universe. Normally, the eagle leaves us alone, but it may not like the idea of a human traveling across the bridge to the Norns. Well, says Heimdall, without much hope, just do your best. You say goodbye to the gods. They gingerly step onto the shimmering rainbow bridge. To your relief, you don't fall through the soft colors. You move quickly and lightly, like a deer, hoping you won't step on any weak spots. Suddenly, a vast shadow crosses your path. Looking up, you see a gigantic eagle, bigger than a horse, swiftly descending toward you. You gasp at the sight of its powerful talons. You know you must act fast. Is there time to unhook the trumpet of terror from your belt and blow it?
Ooh.
Will the trumpet even frighten a giant eagle? Maybe you should just run for your life. All right, everybody, here we go. If you race away from the eagle, turn to page 53. If you try to blow the trumpet of terror, turn to page 79. So, do we run away from the eagle or do we blow the trumpet of terror? Let us know in the chat. It's our chance to use it.
It's our chance to blow the trumpet.
I don't know if this eagle is the same eagle that's on the cover, but it seems inverted. So on the cover, the eagle is really small and our trumpet is gigantic. But in this picture, it's a gigantic eagle and we have a tiny trumpet. It just makes no sense.
The illustrators were like, we are not communicating together on this one. It's just going to be a big guess.
Was the executives like, I just want a big eagle. Just give me a big eagle.
You give me a big eagle, you get out of here. It's as big as a horse.
Yes. All right.
Why are we measuring it to a horse?
Oh, Carnivorous Plant says blow the trumpet. And Scott says run away. So we've got a split decision.
Ooh.
Let me grab.
Gotta flip that coin.
Flip that coin again. Goodness gracious. Okay. So let's do heads, run from the eagle, tails, blow the trumpet.
There we go.
Blow the trumpet. Here we go.
We gonna blow that trumpet.
I done blown it. All right.
Yeah,
79.
I done blowed it. Wait a minute. That's not bad. This is a PG podcast.
Come on. Jeez, Eddie.
Let's see, so we're gonna blow that trumpet. Page
79.
I done blowed it. So terrifying. You raise the trumpet of terror to your lips. Take a deep breath and blow. It sounded something like this. Want to hear the world's most annoying sound? A ghastly sound like 1,000 angry screams fill the air. Or it sounded a bit like Macho Man. So, you blow the a ghastly sound like 1,000 Macho Man Randy Savages fills the air. Throughout the many worlds of Yggdrasil, the inhabitants pause, gripped by a sense of horror. But no one is more terrified than the eagle. Its heart freezes dead with fear. You look up just in time to see the great bird fall through the air. It crashes onto the Rainbow Bridge, crushing you to death.
We were crushed by a giant eagle.
Wah? Hit us with that wah wah.
There's your trumpet.
Dang, that's funny, Scott. They all say snap into a Slim Jim.
Slim Jim.
They literally do.
That's awesome.
We killed an eagle.
Killed an eagle.
A horse-sized eagle, and it crushed us.
And it crushed us.
I love Carnivorous Plant, like a sage of old. Blow the trumpet! The time has come!
Exactly.
The eagle
And
just
then you
falls
die
down.
from an
Yeah,
eagle dropping on you.
I
I mean,
get
what?
it, bro. I would have blown it too. I would have picked blow the trumpet. I'm like, what good is this trumpet if not for this one time?
Well, well, at least we took out the eagle.
Exactly. You know, they weren't wrong. You can only blow it one time
Yeah, because you
because it
die.
kills you.
So, which is worse, being crushed by an eagle or turned into a Christmas ornament?
Ooh, I'm going with crushed by a giant eagle. At least your friends can talk about it. They
Yeah,
could be
that's
like,
true.
"Oh, dude, you should have seen it. This eagle
Yeah,
was a horse
Niles.
with wings, and it fell on him, bro."
Niles is out there laughing. He got crushed by an
Niles is
eagle.
like, "I knew it. You suck."
You suck.
Bear
Oh
with me,
well.
y'all. I'm gonna quick step away for 5 seconds. I gotta plug my phone in here because it's gonna die. Hold on.
Okay. So we went through the Trumpet of Terror, but next we're going to go through an adjacent book. These are the Which Way books. We've gone through a few of these before in the past, and they're actually pretty good. Some of them we've gone through, like I would say maybe the Transformers one, and there's I think another series called Twist a Plot. They're kind of meh, but these are actually pretty good, and they're pretty wacky and just out there. So I'm hoping this one is the same. So this is Which Way book number 5, called Lost in a Strange Land by R.G. Anderson. I think R.G. Austin. I think he does pretty much all of them. And this one is, let's see, what year did this one come out? I think it doesn't even have a date in it. Oh, that's weird. Okay. I know they're all in the 80s. This is probably early 80s, 84, 85, I would guess. So, but yeah, we're going to go through this one and just kind of get a little flavor of the copycats that came out in the day. Yeah, yeah, the Endless Quests. I think that's what Scott Miller's talking about. The D&D ones
Yeah,
are okay. They're not too bad.
the the D&D ones are good. I have a handful of them. Attack of the Rainbow Dragons is probably my favorite.
Yes,
Just because the cover is so insane. You're just like, this is such
they
a
are.
crazy cover. But the thing about those books, and I think Lee and I agree here, it's like they just don't end. Endless
No.
Quest is right.
Yeah.
Like your choice, it takes forever to get to a choice.
Yeah, you're doing 6 or 7, 8 pages before you get to a choice, and then 6 or 7
Yeah,
more pages, and then 6 or 7 more pages. It's
yeah,
definitely for a older reader, not the
yeah.
9-year-olds. Yeah, they are hard to find. I
They're
think you
hard
can
to
get them
find.
on.
If you can find an Endless Quest, I would hold on to them.
Yeah.
They're small. They don't eat up a ton of space. Anybody who likes to kind of collect like these kinds of books, I don't know how like valuable they are necessarily, but like because they just made 4 billion of them,
Yeah.
but they are kind of hard to find in a weird way.
Yeah, I think these more obscure ones, at least when I was doing some searching, Endless Quest isn't too bad to find, but some of these like Which Way books and Twist a Plot and some of the GI Joe and ones, they're hard to find because they just didn't print a lot of
They
them.
didn't take off.
They didn't
They
take
were
off.
trying
No.
so hard. Like, give me
Yes.
one of those choose your own adventure books, but put a GI Joe in it.
Come on.
Where are the freaking Transformers?
Get them in
GoBots, I
there.
don't care. Put the GoBots in there too.
They're like telling the CEO, but nobody likes the GoBots. I don't care. Get him
I
in
don't
there.
care. They're cheap. It's a motorcycle that turns into. His name is Psykill. How cool is that?
Kids will love it. They'll buy anything.
Kids will love it. Dude, and by the way, just everybody, just as a slight digression here, GoBots had the worst names. Psykill, the scooter was literally named Scooter,
Yes.
and the leader of the good guy GoBots was literally called Leader One.
Yes.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That guy, somebody named that. Somebody named all of them while they were on the toilet.
Yes. It was probably the executive. Let's just call him Leader One.
He's like, I'll have these things named in 5 minutes. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Comes back with a notepad, sticky pad with just the leader called Leader One.
What? Scooter's called Scooter.
They did.
Yeah.
If you own, I feel so bad teeing off on GoBots because there's so many kids. I had a couple.
Yeah, my younger brother had one. I think my grandma bought it for him on accident.
Oh, they felt so cheap. They
Yeah.
just felt cheap. You were just like, this is not the
Yes.
they, they were so bad. If you guys remember, this is kind of old. They came out with the original versions, which weren't very big. You know, they
Yeah.
weren't very big. Then they came out like another year or two after that and made bigger versions of them
Yep. Yeah.
because they wanted a kid to be able to, like, freaking hold it in their hand like an actual transformer. And they
Yes.
just couldn't. Oh man, Leader One. If you want to lose your mind laughing, in fact, here I'm gonna share it. I think I had a GoBot. I know. Carnivorous. Listen, I had one too, man. I
Everybody.
think I had this one, and he was terrible. Their answer to Optimus Prime. Anybody out there, you're a fan of Optimus Prime? Heck, we'll just do this real quick. Hold on here, everybody. We'll just kind of get there. We'll just do this real quick. Sorry, Lee, I hijacked the show here.
No, it's fine.
We got a little 80s fun here. So here's your
Well,
here's your Optimus. You know, we're all savvy to that.
yes.
Look at that. Looks cool, iconic
Majestic.
even. What are you gonna do?
Uh-huh.
Look at look at this guy. He comes to your house. You're like, oh great, I'm doing all right. Look at this. Get out
He's
of town.
awesome.
Oh, check this out. This guy was called Stax. He was their answer to Optimus Prime. I'm not even kidding you.
Oh my
This was their
gosh.
this this was Stax. Look at
Oh my
him.
gosh. That is
Look at him in the
hilarious.
cartoon. They're like, we don't know what to
We don't know what to
do.
do.
We don't
He's
know
so
what we're doing.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
god. Look at this.
The Challenge of the GoBots was the
I can't
cartoon.
even.
Look at
I
that.
just can't even. That's what they gave us. Get
So
out of
this
town.
the Which Way books are again kind of the GoBots of the Choose Your Own Adventure world.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
they have Bug Bite was their Bumblebee, VW Bug.
What did he look like, Lee? Share that screen. I
Oh
don't even know
my
what Bug Bite
gosh.
looked like.
Let me see if I can pull it over here. Here you go. Can you see that? Let me. There you go.
Yeah, I agree with Scott.
See?
Looks like a map. Look at Bug Bite. Oh no.
See, look at that.
Dude, he just like oh. It's so bad. They were trying so hard to confuse the parents. Look at the tank, dude. His
The-
head is the tank. That is
the
such.
tank.
It's so
Zeman.
lazy. Oh my god. The space shuttle's not too bad.
Yeah,
Oh god, the cars, they just fold in half.
they do. Literally just fold in half. Oh man.
Oh my god. Spacey. Do you see Spacey?
Uh yeah, they don't even have
Okay,
faces.
everybody. They don't even have faces, Scott. That's exactly. They don't even have faces, dude. They're like, it's a robot. The kids are dumb.
Come
The
on,
kids are dumb.
they'll love it.
You
These-
give me the kid. I'm dropping pins. The kid that's so stupid. They'll buy any toy. You just
make
put
it a robot.
toaster with legs on it. They'll buy it.
They'll buy it. It's just like
It doesn't have
glue-
a face.
I don't care.
Boss, it doesn't have a face. I don't care. You're about not to have a face. You'll be fine and you'll never work in this town again.
You never work in this town again. Oh
make me
man.
You make me a carburetor that turns into a robot. No faces.
No faces.
Anyway, sorry.
That's
Which
okay.
way books?
Which way? The GoBots of You Choose Your Own Adventure. So, all right, Eddie, you want to start this one, page 1, since I started the last one?
I shall. You are spending the summer in an isolated region of the Pacific Northwest. It's specific but vague. Your mountain cabin is located on the site of an ancient volcano, and your favorite activity is exploring the cave-like lava tubes that were formed thousands of years ago. Nothing dangerous here.
No.
One day, as you are investigating the south side of the mountain, you see a small hole in the rocks. Upon careful inspection, you discover that the hole leads into a huge lava tube, the largest you've ever seen. You ease your tiny 9-year-old body with tucked in shirt through the small opening and climb inside. As you make your way through the darkness, you step carefully, uncertain of your footing. Suddenly, the ground beneath you begins to crack. The thin layer of lava gives way, and you feel yourself plunging through the darkness and space.
Ooh.
Soon, instead of falling, you begin to float. Hours later, you land softly on the ground. Dazed, you look around. You can see very little. Everything seems you can see very little because you don't have a face. Because you're a GoBot.
GoBot.
Um, everything seems to be shrouded in mist. Ahead of you, there is a giant billboard. Man, you gotta hate those underground lava tube billboards.
I know.
Beware! You are about to enter a world of fantastic adventures, of creatures, sorry, from all time and all places. Monsters and elves, dragons, witches, and wizards. They have stepped out of their books, their tales, their songs. They are weird. This is literally how you and me get introduced. We should
Yeah.
literally make this the introduction to our show.
They're weird.
They are wonderful. They are dangerous.
Ooh.
Enter at your own risk. Next to the billboard are three small signs, each pointing in a different direction. If you go to Alpha Land, turn to page 3. If you go to Beta Land, turn to page 4. Such a beta. If you go to Gamma Land, turn to page 5. This reeks of GoBots right out of the gate. Alpha
It does.
Land?
What? We get
Oh,
three
bro,
choices,
Scott Miller's
though.
not wrong. It did destroy Kenner. It destroyed Kenner.
It did. Yes.
They lost that Star Wars franchise, and they were like, "What do we do?
Oh, no.
Make a
But
truck
yeah.
that folds in half and call them stacks."
Stacks. Oh, man. I love this. They have a billboard. Like, man, they just commercialize everything, even lost civilizations and lost lands. Billboards.
Getting to the point where you can't fall aimlessly for hours, defying the laws of physics, and not see an advertisement. What's going
Yeah.
on here?
Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Carnivorous Plant says go to Gamma Land.
He's
We
like,
got
"Bro,
one
I love
vote
the
for
Hulk.
Gamma Land. Yeah.
Can't
Turn
not
into
go
the
to
Hulk.
Gamma Land."
This is awesome. The three choices. They don't give you two, they give you three. That's how they're the GoBots.
Dude, one of these leads to instant death. You watch the instant
Yeah.
kill choice.
Probably.
We got
Beta
Gamma
Land.
and
Beta.
Batia Land. Let's do this.
Batia. All right. Well,
Flip of that coin.
probably going to be flipping the coin here, I think. So let's go ahead and grab that. Oh, we gotta get. There we go.
I remember even in Transformers, there was a couple of lazy ones that it was like, turn it over. No,
Turn
it's
it
a
over.
robot.
It's a
You're
robot.
like, "This is
Yes. Like the
turn
ones
it
you get in
over."
the Happy Meal type toys or whatever. So you gotta.
A
Yeah.
couple of those were actually kind of cool. Those
Yeah.
McDonald's Transformers that turned from like a stack of fries into a robot, or a
Yeah.
burger, or a Big Mac into a.
So even
It's bad when a
McDonald's,
burger-
even McDonald's does it better than the GoBots.
I was gonna say, you know it's bad when your Happy Meal toy is cooler than your freaking Liter
Robot.
One.
Oh man. So heads, Gamma Land, tails, Beta Land. All right.
You know, Scott Miller, I won't lie, Rock Lords. I didn't hate those.
And he's like, those are my favorite. So
Well,
heads.
He-Man came out with some like Transformer-y things, if you remember.
Yeah, they did.
There were like those those rock lords. Well, not rock lords, but the stone. Anyway,
Stone
we'll,
Dar.
we'll do a He-Man thing later.
Yeah, yeah. So we're going to Gamma Land, page 5.
Gamma Land.
That would be me. All right. You walk along the misty path for many hours. The fog is so thick you can see nothing. Finally, the fog disappears and you find yourself in front of a great gate made of glistening gold.
Ooh.
You
that's some
pass through the
alliteration there.
gate into a beautiful garden. Near the entrance to the garden are huge banyan trees and a banquet table set with a fabulous array of food. Here we go, another choice already. I know these which way ones, they get right to the point.
Right,
If
they don't
you're-
mess around.
They don't. If you're tired and hungry,
3,700 endings.
yeah. If you're tired and hungry and would like to sit down and rest beneath the tree, turn to page 17. If you prefer a quiet stroll in the garden, turn to page 18. So, do we sit down and eat, or do we go take a turn in the garden? Let us know in the chat. Yeah, the drawings are nice. Yeah, the illustrations in these Which Way books are actually pretty good. And the stories aren't
Like,
too bad.
yeah, no, they did not. The Which Way ones were probably the closest thing to a good, not choose your own adventure Which Way
Yes.
book.
Yep. I
But
agree.
honestly, everything else kind of stunk.
Yeah. We've
I
tried a
mean,
lot of them.
really.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, Endless Quest, the stories were good.
Yeah.
It just took a long time. But basically, it's a D&D campaign. Just get your
It
dice
is.
out.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. You might as
read
well
it.
get your dice out, your character sheet.
Turn it into a campaign. I thought that. Like, why don't you just take one of these things and turn it into a campaign?
I know. Looks like we're going to be flipping, Eddie. So we'll do
I say
heads.
heads is eat, tails is stroll.
Yes. Tails. We're taking a walk.
It's a night of tales tonight. What's going on?
Oh, Night of Tails.
Stroll in the. Hey, I'm not here all night. I'm here till about 9:45. You stroll through the garden, taking various turns and twists in the path. You are constantly surprised at how many paths there are. That's like life, baby. Welcome
Yes.
to it. When you brush against one of the thick, high bushes bordering the path, your skin is cut by a thorn.
Ooh.
You look at the bushes carefully and you realize they are covered with sharp thorns. You turn to go back, but after wandering for several hours, you realize that you are hopelessly lost in a maze. Mr. BRS
Yes.
joining us.
In the house.
Man, it's a full crew now tonight.
It is.
Suddenly, you hear a snorting and stomping noise. My ex-wife in this story? Hey, where's my
Wait,
drum
wait,
roll?
wait.
I'm kidding. You run from the threatening sound until you come to a fork in the path. If you take the path to the right, turn to page 27. If you take the path to the left, turn to page 28.
Okay.
John Kennedy?
Yes.
Oh,
You
snap,
are.
it's live. I've been doing all the old stuff. Listen, man, if you're catching up with our old stuff, first of all, a million you choose coins to you, sir, by the way, catching up on all the old episodes. Second, hey, again, message us on the old Instagrams. We'll send you some stickers. We got piles of these things.
Exactly.
I think
Let us
Mr.
know.
BRS got his
Nothing wrong.
stickers, put them on his lunchbox at work.
Yeah. his GoBots lunchbox.
It's like, bam! He's like, it's kind of a small sticker.
If
Small. You
you
can't read it
brought
from far away.
so just think when you were in say second or third grade and you brought a GoBots lunchbox to school, you might not make it through the day.
No, I mean, you're like, hey, oh gosh, dude. Look, even I knew enough, right? You're like, hey, bring your Transformers. You know what, John? Yes, 2 million. You're getting it. 2 million You Choose coins. Redeemable
Boom.
at your next You Choose convention. By the way, you could have run into us. We were at the Constellation in Lincoln not too long ago, about a month ago.
Yeah.
You knew better. Some kids like, hey, let's get our Transformers together and play. And you're like, I got GoBots.
GoBots.
Like, stay home, Billy.
Yeah.
Don't bring your
I'm sick
GoBots
that day.
around here. You're like, I got Grimlock. Exactly. I mean, I know they were expensive, dude. I would have rather had and I'm serious. I was kind of a poor kid. I had 2 Transformers, maybe 3. You know? You go to the kid's house, he's got them all. You're like, God dang it.
You're like, you look down at your one GoBot or your one Transformer. You're like, oh dang it,
bro. How you have Metroplex and Omega Supreme?
Omega Supreme, yeah. And then
that was my holy grail, man. If you see in the background there, I got an Omega Supreme back there. I was so happy to get him.
That's awesome. And then he's like, yeah, I got these, and then I got the USS flag over there in the closet. I never play with it.
The flag, dude. Man, I gotta stare at that thing. Scott Miller's not lying. If you got invited to a Transformers hangout and you roll up with a Cabbage Patch Kid, you probably won't make it out there alive. You'll be like, hey, I know you got your Optimus Primes and your Psykills. I brought my Cabbage Patch Preemie. Your own best friend would beat you up right there.
Yeah, you get beat up. All right. Where were we at? I forgot.
Left or right? Literally
left or right. There we go.
Right, page 27. Left, page 28.
All right. Fork in the road. Which way do we go? Which way? It's in the book. It's literally in the title.
I know, right?
Which way should we pick? Snorting and stomping. Okay.
I mean, you don't even know what it was.
No, we don't.
Could have been a warthog, pig man,
Yeah, exactly.
a weird ex-wife. 2 votes
You're
for left. Oh, three
3
votes for
votes for
left.
left. Holy
Snap.
cow.
Left is looking.
All right. Well, I'm reading page 28.
There we go. John's like, does my vote even matter? To the left.
Your vote matters, John. It's okay.
It matters. It matters to us.
You run
28,
down.
Mr. Lee.
All right. You run down the left path, frantic to escape from the terrible noise. Finally, you stop and listen. You can no longer hear the noise, but you know that you must go on. If you think you would be less conspicuous if you get down close to the ground and crawl, what? Turn to page 43. If you continue running, turn to page 44. So, do we crawl or do we run? What? Who came up with this?
I've never had that choice. By the way, my you choose sense is tingling right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
When you have a choice, it's like, do you want to crawl or run? You're like, man, I'm getting my head cut off.
I think a fight's coming. Speaking of that. Yep.
That's what's happening. You know, combat is around the corner.
It is. Well, Carnivorous Plant said run. Scott Miller said run. So I think we're probably running, but let's give it just a few more seconds.
Everybody in the show tonight, wherever you work, tomorrow, just as a random conversation, just be like, hey man, you ever been running from something or someone and then had the urge to just start crawling?
See what people say.
You know? Like I'm hauling butt. I got the knife hands. I'm like Naruto. I got my arms out, like just like.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna crawl.
Hey, wait! I should probably crawl right about now. Anyway, we got run, run, crawl.
Run, run, crawl. Sounds like
Mr. BRS will be the.
It's easy.
Exactly. It's easier than running. You got 4 points
true.
of contact. We're good, man.
Yeah. So page 44.
I got my brand new Lee jeans on.
That's right. Okay, page 44, right. Eddie.
Run wins. Page 44.
Yes.
You take one turn after another trying to remember where you've been. What? Okay. But everything looks the same. You take one more path and discover a group of people. This is a weird segue. And discover a group of people huddled together in a corner near a cluster of tall reeds. They look up in fear when you approach them. You too, you whisper. They nod, too frightened to speak. Why haven't you done anything, you ask. We're helpless against such a beast, they answer. They've met my ex-wife. They know. They're helpless. It's helpless.
Oh, Eddie.
There's nothing we can do. Hey, tip your waiters. There's nothing we can do. He intends to eat us when he finds us. Turn to page 69. That's the worst.
Oh, man. Getting eaten by a beast. 69. Here we go.
Oh, my God. Look at that cover.
Wow.
68. That's crazy.
That's awesome.
There is strength in numbers, you tell the group. I have a correspondence course degree in strength and numberology.
Trust me. I know what I'm talking about.
10 is more than 1. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Never forget that. There are 20 of us and only 1 Minotaur. By the way, 1 Minotaur versus like 20 what? Like, look at this, dude. It's like dwarves and gnomes, man.
Gnomes, yes.
You can't fight that thing. You ever taken that test online? How many 3rd graders can you fight? You ever seen that one, Lee?
Yes, I have.
It's hilarious. And you could, like, I think I was like, I could like take on like 80 of them.
Wow. Well, again, we have a correspondence course.
Mr. BRS. See, just sticking with the theme of the show tonight.
Yes.
We can't. What number are we thinking of right now?
69, dudes.
9, dudes. Here's the plan. Then you explain it to them. Together, you pick the tall reeds that line the paths of the maze next to the thorny bushes. It takes you several hours to braid them into long, strong rope. Now we wait, you say, as if you haven't several hours been working here. Stay huddled together as if you are frightened. Eventually, the Minotaur finds you. He approaches the group, licking his chops.
Mm.
Now, you yell, and everyone in the group working together rushes the Minotaur and attacks him. Soon he is tied up with a rope wound around him hundreds of times.
Ooh.
You're never getting out of that, buddy. You're going to
No.
die in that rope. Now, let's get out of here, you say. Sooner or later, if we work together, we'll find the exit. And if we start dying off, we can eat the bodies. Yay!
Ooh, we're eating Todd first.
Todd.
Which one of you is named Todd?
Which one, Todd? Todd, we're putting Todd on the menu. I love that logic. Sooner or later, we'll work together. We'll find the exit. Yeah. Thank goodness you came, says the group. You have saved our lives.
The end.
Do we have a and now you know, the more you know?
Oh, yeah. That's an ending, non-ending, right?
This is an ending, non-ending.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, we're
this
just gonna
is the
stop
kind
now.
of story that if you were to like retell it, like if it actually happened to you.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't die. So like Mr. BRS is not wrong here.
Yes, he's correct.
You know, we didn't die. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
We made friends.
We did.
We might have to eat them. We don't know.
We don't know. We might, yes.
I mean, we're certainly eating the Minotaur at some point here.
Yeah, at some point we'll come back to the Minotaur.
Yeah.
I just
so yeah, like Scott,
it seem abrupt. Yeah. I like the little lecture at the beginning. You can just imagine us holding our correspondence course. Never forget that there's 20 of us and only one Minotaur, and I have my correspondence course right here.
Like he is on to something, guys. Seems abrupt. Exactly. This is like the planning session for GoBots. They're like, guys, we got to make a transformer. All right, good meeting, guys. We're over. Let's get out of here. They're like, wait, I don't. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
this is the classic where there's like some of these books where they throw in like garbage endings just to kind of.
We need an ending, and okay, here we go. Let's just do this.
Yep. Hey, I agree with John. Better than knowing we lost. I mean, we could have gone the other way. It could have been abrupt, and we ended up on the horned end of the Minotaur.
Exactly. And on the back of our correspondence course is a recipe for Minotaur stew.
You know, and if you eat a Minotaur, by the way, eat the cow part, not the human part. Try to keep off the human bits. Don't be eating on the hands. That's like,
don't eat the hands. But like I said, these Which Way books are a little quirky. They're a little strange, but they're not
quirky,
too bad.
They're weird. You know, look at us. We're setting something on fire.
Yeah, the illustrations though are really fantastic.
They're really good. We should do this one again next week, Lee, because we didn't get to do this one last time.
No, we'll do this one again next week or 2 weeks, and we'll get a different ending. Hopefully, a little less of a non-ending. But yeah.
Well, yeah, a little less of a not. That's horrifying. Whatever's going on there.
Yeah, some of them are horrifying.
You tore the witch apart when she was sleeping.
Well, you know, this is the 80s. It's a little cocaine induced, I think.
Oh man,
I always liked the illustrations in these, though. They were always actually really good.
What was the book that was the worst illustrations we saw? Wasn't that the one?
Twist a Plot.
Like,
Twist a Plot.
Was that?
Yes, Twist a Plot. It was drawn by 3-year-olds. They gave somebody a crayon and said, "Here you go."
Dude, I'm telling you, it was like he's like, guys, I teach second grade art. I got the illustrations covered. We're good. Scott Miller, hey man, he's asking what year this book came out.
I couldn't find it, but I would guess most of these were 84, 83, something like that.
The scanned copy has a publication date on it.
It doesn't. It doesn't have it. I looked at the beginning because that's the first thing I wanted to check out.
C'est quoi?
And it didn't have a copyright date.
It's an Archway paperback. That's crazy. Yeah, man, they couldn't put the years on enough stuff back in those days. There's just nothing here.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if the scan didn't catch it, but I would guess most of these Which Ways are like 83, 84 is typically when I looked at the others. So this one's probably right around there, I would guess. So, but yeah. Well, hey, thank you everybody in the chat. We had a full house tonight. It's always much more fun having several people in the chat.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, and so You can go to youchoospodcast.com, check out the previous episodes, listen to them. Let us know if you want, there's a particular book you're looking for. Otherwise, we'll be back in 2 weeks. We'll go through this one again, and we'll pick another Choose Your Own Adventure book to go through and go from there. But yeah, thank you for
Guys, the
listening. Thank you
purchase
for watching.
price on this book was $1.75. Just so you
$1.75.
know. That's
Man,
crazy.
back in 1983 when a dollar was worth 50 cents.
You're like, can I have $2 to go buy a book?
Yeah, John, thanks for finally joining us. We always like it when we have live interaction.
Yeah, no, man. So yeah, it'd be every 2 weeks, about what we say, 8:45.
8:45 ish. Yeah. So let's see, 2 weeks from today, it'll be in April. Wow. Okay. But yeah, we stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So pay attention there. You'll see the notification of when we go live. So, all right. Thank you, everybody. And until next time, you choose the adventure. Thanks, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.